Imagine waking up one morning to find the world shrouded in an eerie, otherworldly silence. The usual hustle and bustle of daily life has paused, replaced by an overwhelming stillness. This is the first sign, a moment of profound quiet that heralds the beginning of something extraordinary. The silence is not merely an absence of noise, but a deep, penetrating calm that touches the very soul. It's a silence that causes even the most skeptical to pause and wonder. What could this mean? Why now? Many might dismiss it as a coincidence, a rare meteorological phenomenon, or the result of some environmental shift. But for those attuned to the signs of the times, this profound quietude is a signal, a harbinger of a monumental event on the horizon. Skeptics will argue that silence can be explained away by science or rational thought. Yet, this particular stillness feels different. It carries a weight, a sense of anticipation that stirs something deep within, challenging even the most hardened hearts to reconsider. As we stand in this profound silence, we are reminded that sometimes the most powerful signs come not with a bang, but with a whisper, urging us to listen, to pay attention, and to prepare for what is to come. As the world grapples with the eerie silence, a new and unexpected phenomenon begins to unfold, an unprecedented surge of natural disasters. This is the second sign, a wave of catastrophic events that leaves even the most logical minds bewildered. Earthquakes begin to strike in places where tectonic activity has been dormant for centuries. Mountains tremble and valleys shake, as if the earth itself is awakening from a long slumber. Volcanic eruptions spew ash and lava, painting the skies with ominous hues of red and orange. Hurricanes and typhoons rage with an intensity never before recorded, tearing through cities and leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. For skeptics, natural disasters are nothing new. They are part of the Earth's natural processes, the result of climatic changes and geological movements. But the sheer scale and frequency of these events, happening almost simultaneously across the globe, defy simple explanations. It's as if the planet is crying out, reacting to an unseen force that is reshaping the very fabric of our world. People everywhere begin to take notice. Conversations shift from casual talk about the weather to heated debates about what could be causing such unprecedented chaos. Scientists scramble to find answers, but the data they collect only deepens the mystery. There's a growing sense of unease, a feeling that something extraordinary is at play. As these natural disasters continue to unfold, the world begins to realize that perhaps, just perhaps, these are not random occurrences. They are signs marking the approach of a momentous event that will change the course of history. And as we brace ourselves for what comes next, we are reminded that nature itself can be a powerful messenger, delivering warnings that demand our attention and reflection. In the midst of these relentless natural disasters, another startling phenomenon begins to capture the world's attention: an extraordinary rise in global conflicts. This is the third sign, a surge in strife and discord that seems to emerge from every corner of the earth. Nations that once coexisted peacefully now find themselves embroiled in bitter disputes. Long-standing alliances fracture as new and unexpected tensions arise. Civil wars break out, pitting neighbor against neighbor, as ideological differences ignite into violent confrontations. The air is thick with fear and uncertainty as the specter of war looms larger than ever before. Skeptics will point out that human conflict is nothing new. History is replete with wars and disputes, driven by power, greed, and ideology. Yet the scale and simultaneity of these conflicts are unprecedented. It's as if a dark force is fueling the flames of discord, pushing humanity to the brink of chaos. Governments struggle to maintain order, deploying troops and enacting emergency measures, but the unrest continues to spread. Social media and news outlets are filled with images of protests, battles, and upheaval, creating a pervasive sense of instability. People everywhere are on edge, uncertain of what the future holds. Despite the turmoil, there are those who believe that these conflicts are more than just political or social phenomena. They see them as a sign, a manifestation of a deeper spiritual struggle playing out on the world stage. For believers, these events are a clear indication that the prophesied times are upon us, that the foretold return is drawing near. As we witness the rise in global conflicts, we are reminded of the fragility of peace and the ever-present potential for discord. These tumultuous events challenge us to reflect on our values, our beliefs, and our place in the world, urging us to prepare for what lies ahead. Amidst the chaos of natural disasters and escalating conflicts, a fourth sign emerges, one that catches everyone by surprise, a dramatic shift in the moral and spiritual fabric of society. This is the final sign, a profound transformation that leaves even the most ardent skeptics questioning their certainties. Societal norms and values begin to erode at an alarming rate. Acts of kindness and compassion become rarer, replaced by selfishness and apathy. Communities that once thrived on mutual support and understanding now grapple with division and hostility. Moral relativism takes hold, blurring the lines between right and wrong, as people increasingly prioritize personal gain over collective well-being. Religious institutions, long-standing bastions of faith and moral guidance, face unprecedented challenges. Attendance dwindles, and the teachings that once inspired millions are now met with indifference or outright rejection. Spiritual leaders struggle to reach a disillusioned populace as the sense of the sacred diminishes in everyday life. For skeptics, this moral decline is seen as a natural consequence of societal evolution, a shift toward secularism and individualism. Yet, the speed and extent of these changes are startling. It's as if a shadow has fallen over the human spirit, casting doubt and despair where there was once hope and conviction. In this environment, many feel lost and adrift, searching for meaning in a world that seems increasingly devoid of it. The erosion of shared values and the rise of moral ambiguity create a pervasive sense of unease. People begin to question the very foundations of their beliefs, wondering if there is a greater purpose behind these unsettling developments. As we navigate this moral and spiritual upheaval, we are reminded of the importance of faith and the enduring power of the human spirit. This profound transformation challenges us to look within, to rediscover the core values that define our humanity, and to prepare ourselves for the pivotal moment that approaches. In the face of these four signs, the eerie silence, the relentless natural disasters, the rise in global conflicts, and the dramatic moral shift, we find ourselves standing at a crossroads. These events compel us to reflect on the state of the world and our place within it, urging us to open our hearts and minds to the possibility that something extraordinary is on the horizon. as these four signs unfold before our eyes: the eerie silence, the relentless natural disasters, the rise in global conflicts, and the dramatic moral shift, a profound realization begins to dawn on humanity. This is the fifth and final part of our journey, where reflection and anticipation merge, preparing us for what is to come. In the quiet moments between the chaos, people start to seek answers, driven by a sense of urgency and a longing for understanding. Conversations shift from fear and uncertainty to contemplation and hope. Families gather, communities come together, and even the most skeptical minds begin to entertain the possibility that these signs are not random but deeply interconnected. Amidst this growing awareness, stories of personal transformation emerge. Individuals who once lived solely for themselves now find purpose in helping others. Acts of kindness, though few, shine brightly in the darkness, offering glimpses of the inherent goodness within humanity. These small yet significant changes suggest that, despite the turmoil, a deeper spiritual awakening is taking place. In this final phase, a collective sense of anticipation permeates the air. Believers and skeptics alike watch the horizon, waiting for a sign that will confirm their deepest hopes or validate their greatest fears. The world holds its breath, united in a shared moment of expectation, aware that they are on the brink of a monumental event. As we stand together at this pivotal moment, we are reminded of the profound mysteries that have always surrounded us. The signs we have witnessed challenge us to look beyond the surface of our everyday lives, to seek meaning in the patterns and events that shape our world. They call us to open our hearts and minds, to embrace the possibility of the extraordinary. And so, as we prepare for the next chapter in this unfolding story, we are left with a sense of wonder and anticipation. What lies ahead is unknown, but the journey we have undertaken has brought us closer to understanding the profound truth that, in the end, faith and hope are the guiding lights that lead us through the darkest of times. As the world awaits the return of Jesus Christ, we stand united, ready to face whatever comes next, strengthened by the knowledge that we are part of a greater plan, one that transcends our understanding and beckons us towards a future filled with mystery and revelation. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming revelations. Share this knowledge, like, and comment to help us grow our community. Join us on this ongoing journey of discovery and mystery. See you in the next video.